Saturday is God Day. Dr. George Charles Pappas, Be God. A Poetic Guide, Saturday's Daily Synpanisms. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Enlightenment. Introducing Dr. George Charles Pappas, Chairman of the Board of Synpan Corporation, who will speak to you spontaneously and extemporaneously via telephone on the nature of the wellness universe of prosperity and abundance.
When we think it in our hearts, we feel it in our minds. What we hold in thought and feel deeply, we activate. When we wish to create, we get into a clear form of energy. Mind begins to spark thoughts and heart stimulate feelings of excitement. We make evoke thought form like an outline, then fill it with feeling. Let us realize this effort vibrates a kind of electromagnetic impulse to the clear mental feel about us. Now magnetized, the impulse begins to draw back to us from the higher world than which we are holding in thought. Now, read again and again some of the poetic verses that we will be offering you, and do so with feeling in your chest. You are creating your desire for yourself. The heart center is beginning to serve its rightful purpose. You generate lots of vital energy in yourself and then send them out to the Creator, consciousness, and summon attention. Then what you have sent out returns. The spiritual understanding is preserved in the formula desire, believe, expect. You desire, you believe, you expect. Use our books. First read the text, and then sound out the poetic pieces vibrating or radiating the frequencies heavenward. All creation is vibration, as we're using the creative power of divine love to produce change. It is important to always remember, as we expect higher energies, they act upon us even more in love energy, in our lives. We are actually becoming a person of higher consciousness. This is not just manipulation energy to get what we want, but the wonderful work of transforming our nature by moving from a level of self-centeredness to a higher consciousness. As we believe, at the same time, we are filling the arena around us with energies that can awaken and benefit others as well. Designed to make us even more conscious of the potent creativity within us that awaits us in discovery. It reminds us that we are part of the greater plan of life. We are to become conscious co-creators, respectful of nature, our bodies, and the role we play or cause or fulfill. For humanity and for the earth, we need to reach the potential of what we can be. All of us can make a contribution, remodeling our lives as we strive to become the heart, the mind, and the hands of the Creator. Made in the image and likeness of the Omnipotent, we have a heritage like the young lion of myth who had to discover his true nature. The role each of us is privileged to play can be revealed only as we grow into a divine heritage. As the story goes, a mountain lion preparing to give birth digs food for her ordeal. She goes down the mountain and kills a goat in a herd. In the process, she dies, but her baby is born anyway. Looking around at the herd, the baby identifies with it and believes he's a goat. He runs around grazing with the herd until one day Grandfather Lion comes out of the forest and sees him. Grandfather Lion approaches the cub, sniffs him, and finds he even smells like a goat. He grabs the cub by the scruff of the neck, carries him to a river, and forces him to see his reflection. The baby mountain realizes he's not a goat and goes off with the grandfather to learn about his true nature. Aware now of the high consciousness we carry, we can work to use the creativity of our divine lineage. No starving, no homeless, no suffering, or deprived. What a dream. It is possible with a collective genius awakening. We call it critical mass intentionality. Remember, to those to whom much is given, much is required. A privileged few have sealed themselves selfishly from the world of pain. From this, only hostility can result. To share a dream and invite participation neutralizes such pain. Each person take another to assist, to lift, to serve, as a tutor or a guide, allowing the spirit of one to bless the spirit of another. The second takes another, and so it goes, and healing happens. Our attention moves from the self-centered to doing our part in the human family. When we choose to repair the cracks that destroy a new vision of hope emerges, each of us is either a part of the problem or a part of the solution. Remember, always, that life echoes the divine commission and calls all of us to duty. It is not hard to share. Recall the photos of Mother Teresa, of Princess Diana, and how they used power of influence to support human dignity. Each of us is called to do the same. Just remember, ye are gods. Thank you.
Introducing Dr. Pappas, who will describe in some detail the concept of critical mass intentionality, or CMI.
The concept of critical mass intentionality. Herein is revealed the secret of self-empowerment. Once this process takes place, the keys to using realized potential become self-evident to awakened ones. Individuals will perceive a new grasp of the game of life and how to play it. In my authored books, I have said repeatedly, once critical mass intentionality has been achieved, there will be no limit to global progress on such issues as world health, wealth, peace, miracles, money, power, love, and all the other human attributes. A total revitalization of the earth and humanity is possible when a significant number is attained. Just to repeat again, critical mass intentionality, or CMI, is the term given to the power of collective thought. Like-mindedness unleashes the power of group thought to activate change. Through Synpan, CMI will help us realize that a critical mass intentionality will grow inside the Synpan revolution with the power to draw all toward the collective intent. To focus our attention on the concept of well-being for the benefit of all enables CMI to grow. And to conclude, once ignited, the intention creates a tremendous awareness of ways and means to affirm win-win progress. Thank you.
Dr. George Charles Pappas and Synpan Corporation present weekly Synpanisms, based on Dr. Pappas's concept of critical mass intentionality, CMI, that would be no limit to global progress on such issues as world health, wealth and peace. A total revitalization on the earth and humanity possible when this significant number is achieved. CMI is the term giving the power of collective thought, like-mindedness on issues, the power of group thought to activate change. Mind without God is cruel. God consciousness will not happen until we die to the old self. The old must give way, old attitudes, concepts, philosophies, ideologies, old identity, old ego. They must die for God to be born. God cannot be captured, possessed, or entrapped. It moves like the air, a fragrant scent, recognized by souls. God is food for the soul. To find answers in the heart comforts and assures. The purest God carries no ego. Purest God has no expectations. God delights in total surrender and the richness of each moment.